Shlomo's going to make an entrance.
There he is.
Okay. Mark, you wanna start us off here? I mean, we're recording, but you can.
We're recording. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Boston in Bubbles podcast. This is one of our special events, special podcasts today. We have some heavy hitters joining us today, and we are honoring this podcast to Yankee Dental Congress Multi-Site Summit event. And we have some amazing people here today, like Amy Vale with a fire in her background. I think I'm going to move in with you, Amy. Thank you. We have Jenny Adieli. We have Bobby Edwards, Jess Lamers, and Shlomo Weintraub. And, of course, the beautiful co-host, Miss Sarah Sparkles, a.k.a. Bubbles. Happy New Year to all, and cheers. Cheers from Boston.
I saved this moment. I'm gonna pop this bottle. And we're gonna do like a little celebratory cheers.
I love that.
Sarah, you drinking right
Except,
from the bottle?
you know what's so sad is that this is not a cork.
I will wait for it.
Easy peasy.
There's that.
You just
That was so anticlimactic.
That really was, wasn't it?
Oh.
Sound effects.
Leave it to me.
You know what?
Oh my!
Cheers.
At 51 years old, that is totally climatic. Awesome work. Way to go. Love it. Thank you, Jenny.
You're welcome.
And we have Miss Bubbles drinking right out of the bottle. Oh, this is going to be a great show, people. This is going to be a great show.
What's that all about?
So-
She just
so
no glass,
it's-
just brought the bottle.
Fewer dishes, Bobby. Fewer dishes.
Work smarter,
Okay?
not
So smart. So smart.
Smarter, not harder.
Yeah, very efficient, Sarah.
Thank you.
So here we are, Bubbles. I think it's been, so this is now January. Our last episode was in November. We took a little break for December, all the holidays. Hope everyone had a healthy and happy holidays with their family and friends. But now we're back. And today we're promoting something that's very special and dear to my heart, which is the Yankee Dental Congress / Multi-Site Summit, which is now the third year that we're having this. And this year we are doing a special event. And we have some of our major players in the industry who are sponsoring a special event this year. And we want to talk a little bit about that. We want to hear from them about their businesses, what they do. And we want to talk about Yankee. And we want to actually reflect a little bit on last year's Yankee event for those of us who are there. So, Ms. Sparkles, would you like to add anything to that kind of half-assed intro?
I don't know how anyone's gonna top the mimosa bar.
Oh, that was
at
fantastic.
Yankee
wasn't
last
it?
year.
You and
Which
I cheersed, Sarah. We had a nice moment at
Oh.
the Mimosa Bar.
we
last
did.
year.
And that was total. So we have to give a shout out to Shannon McCarthy, who is the queen bee of Yankee Dental Congress. She is such a great person. She works so hard. She puts everything together. Such a great communicator. Such a great person. One of my favorite people. Cannot wait to see her at the Yankee event. But let's just do a cheers, please, to Shannon McCarthy and to the Yankee event. Thank you all. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. How do you say?
Do you know if she also
We have to
selected-
practice that in good old Boston fashion. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yes.
Do you know if she chose the hors d'oeuvres for the reception after multi-site? Because I had the best lobster roll and clam chowder little bites. I still think about those a year later, and so I hope she does the same thing.
From that was at the summit last year.
Yeah, it was right after.
Oh.
I think it was the last day, or maybe it was.
Oh, I totally missed
second to
that.
last day.
Ooh.
Oh, so
Well,
delicious.
hopefully we do.
I don't remember that.
So,
I would do that.
yeah.
Would
So,
you-
go ahead, Bobby. Bobby Edwards,
No, I
Jazz Imaging.
I was just saying that was awesome. I would love afterwards. I didn't get that last year either. That would be fantastic to have a lobster roll and
You missed
hang out
out.
with everybody and just kind of cheers to a job well done, because I know this team is going to have so much fun in Boston. It's going to be great.
Thanks, Bobby. So we have so there's an event happening this year. Again, third year of the DSO Summit event, and we're having a special event Thursday, January 30th, I believe. And we have some great businesses, entities that are hosting this event here. And this is an invite only event. Is that correct, everyone? Yes? Yeah.
Yes,
Yes,
If you
indeed.
don't
Yeah,
get an
invite
invite, do
only.
not
It's
show
kind
up.
of like Willy Wonka, right? In the chocolate factory. Like, here's your golden ticket.
Oh yeah.
And we only have a couple hundred of those tickets available. And I think they're going pretty fast from the last data that I saw. But yes, I would love to hear from some of the sponsors of this event. And actually, I got to take a step back here. I just realized something. Today's event is also kind of like a spin off of the Brady Bunch, right? We were calling this the Boston and Bubbles Bunch because we're looking at this, right? And we see all these great faces here. And maybe if we can like kind of all like look up and down like they did on the Brady Bunch, like, yeah, there we
can you
go.
sing
I don't,
I
I don't know
the
see
if we
you.
can,
song?
Like
Mark, can
that,
um,
you do
right?
the song?
The Brady Bunch, the Brady Bunch. Wait,
yes.
oh, Mark, I'm looking at you. Am I look? I can't because I'm not. I
Who am I
can't.
seeing? Who's that?
Right there you go.
I don't
Say
know if
hi,
we can get,
Mark.
can we get an image of this, Bubbles? Can Marissa get an image if we're like,
Mark, turn to me and go because I'm right next to
okay,
you. So
yeah,
you go.
Yeah,
No,
but
the other way.
no, this way?
Jess, you look
No, this.
up.
Yeah, there we go.
Jess,
Now
look
look at
up.
me and wave.
Jess, up. I'm looking down at
Okay,
you.
wait.
That way.
Everyone look
Slow-mo, you're
down.
next to me. You're next to me,
Jenny,
Slow-mo, right
It's all
here.
different.
Look this.
Jenny, look up, and I'll look down. There
Oh,
we
Slow-mo,
go.
look the other way. Slow-mo, look the other way.
I love
Oh
how,
gosh.
oh my
first of
Oh, I
all,
goodness.
see you, Jess.
Guys.
I know everybody on this call except I do not know. Is it Shlomo? I have never
You
met you, young man.
stop it. Stop. Hold
Never.
on, hold on.
I
Hold
haven't
on.
either, Sarah.
Oh,
Wait, hold on. We have to pause for 1 second. You're telling me Sarah Sparkles doesn't know someone?
The queen of LinkedIn?
I mean, literally, Sarah, you have introduced me probably to every single person on
Mhm.
this call because I was like, I need to get with her because she knows everybody. Get with Sarah, you're in. And you don't know Shlomo?
How come you didn't introduce me, Bob? Come on.
I
what's
love
up
your
with that?
Shlomo's the
name.
best.
Yeah,
I
that was
love
pretty
that
rude of you,
name.
Bobby, not to introduce. You didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Somebody,
You know what? I am sorry. Because you know what? They say when you assume, what do? You make an ass of you and I. And right now, I feel like an ass. And Slow-mo, I am sorry. Sarah, I assumed you knew everybody. I assumed it.
now I
I'm so
do.
sorry.
Now I
It is
do.
amazing that you don't know Slow-mo.
Well, we should probably start with Shlomo then. He should
I,
probably say who he is and
Do
tell
it.
the world.
Shlomo, let's hear all about you, all about the business you're representing, what you guys do. That would be perfect.
I'll tell you all about Hudson, a little bit about me. Um, Shlomo Weintraub. I'm the biz dev team for Hudson Cloud Systems. We used to be known as Hudson River CIO Advisors. Our firm was founded by Beyond Venter. He used to run IT for NBC Broadcast. Later, he moved on to Microsoft for a few years. He wanted to take his experience in high availability IT, making sure things are always running, and bring that into healthcare. Early on, Hudson did work with orthopedic surgeons and more in the healthcare space. And then Turo College came to us and said, we want to open a dental school. We're going to be doing digital first curriculum. Everybody has to know how to 3D scan, 3D print, the works. And we need a team that can make this work and work well and work at scale. And so we launched that for them about 7 years ago. We're still running it for them today. We're also launching their New Mexico campus right now. And what we did was kind of develop what we did for them, which is virtual desktops. Everything is running in a cloud and it just streams to your device wherever you are. Take your ID card. They're using their student IDs, but you just tap your badge at any device, your desktop will load up and it will follow you. And so we're able to do that now in the cloud for dental practices, for DSOs, and it's just a fully managed solution. And we're including hardware, so it's just easy. It's a subscription per user, and you don't have to think about IT anymore. You know it's always going to work, and just remove one less thing from the equation. We just felt like as things like 3D technology and AI is coming into play, older methods of IT and the older way of doing things is not going to keep up. You're not going to want to replace your infrastructure every 2-3 years. And so we have a solution that can evolve with your practice.
That is awesome, Shlomo. Thank you, Shlomo Weintraub, and thank you to Hudson Cloud Systems
Thank you, guys.
for being a sponsor of this event and joining us today in this podcast. And yeah, we would say please try out Hudson Cloud Systems product because it certainly sounds like it can help with the efficiency of your dental practice.
Yeah.
And obviously, geez, so that's a lot of in the medical part, Shlomo. You certainly have sounds like an imprint there.
Yeah, or I mean, it was more early on. We did work with orthopedic surgeons. One of the practices that we ripped and replaced everything and put them on this type of system ended up getting acquired by a hospital. So we were doing some work with that hospital during that transition period. And then they kind of took over it themselves. But once we got into Turo College, we started to shift focus into dentistry as we saw all the technologies coming into play here.
So it's so funny because we're actually starting to see a lot of medical and dental finally coming together, at least like on the vendor side. You know, they've been in the medical field for a while, and now they're shifting over to dental. But you know, hopefully that's going to help too with the whole medical dental
It is.
integration part. But thanks, Shlomo. So let's now move on to Miss
Wait.
Jessica. Oh,
Wait.
okay.
We're not our jobs. Thank you. So, Shlomo, what I would like to know, my new best friend, is tell us something fun about you. Like, what is something maybe that people in the industry don't know or that you want them to know? Like, what do you like to do for fun? Like, give us something fun.
Oh man, I don't have too much fun anymore. I have
Shlomo,
fun coming to these
Shlomo,
events and seeing you guys, I'll be honest.
stop it.
Well,
Oh
I can
boy,
say
we're
Shlomo,
this.
picking up for
I
you,
can say
buddy.
this.
you and I have had some fun. We have fun. You have
Shlomo
fun.
is one of
On it.
the nicest people you're ever going to meet. Let's just leave it at that. One of the
Thank
nicest people you're ever
Absolutely.
going to meet. Two
100%.
gentlemen.
Oh, well, you're in the right place, Shlomo. We're a bunch of fun havers here.
I feel like Amy Gale, your house is like you're from like The Hobbit, right? I think I'm going to move in and just sleep by
It
that
looks
fireplace all
cozy,
night.
right? It's
The
very
dogs
cozy.
do. The
What's
dogs
the
love it.
Hobbit?
I feel like, literally,
Oh
Amy
my
is doing a
gosh.
fireside
You-
chat.
Okay,
It's
think of
awesome.
a holiday that's
Lord of the
haunted
Rings.
that
Okay,
Cameron Diaz
it's
say it or not.
it's not called The Hobbit. I just want everybody to agree with
But
me.
time out,
That's what she
That's it?
Different
wanted
book.
time
to
out, because
correct.
there is The Hobbit,
Oh.
which actually came out before,
Oh my
right? The
God.
Lord of the Rings and all of
Boston
that.
has just unleashed the nerd status. Nerd status level
Yeah.
unlocked.
And
Okay,
I
So
was
I just
thinking
read all the
along the
books
same
so I
lines,
could get the AR points like that
Oh, I love
with one
that.
book. That was it.
okay, Jessica Lamers, Dental Intelligence. What do you guys got? Tell us
What
all.
do what do we have? What do we not have at this point? I guess
Ooh.
basically everything outside of the PMS that a dental practice uses to manage their practice, whether it's patient communication, online scheduling, patient reminders, analyzing your business to bring forth right in front of you things you can take action on today or tomorrow to drive productivity and revenue for your practice is kind of what we bring. So if you don't know about us, I highly encourage you to look into it. I used to manage dental practices and specifically emerging DSOs with their operations and helping them scale for growth and then their SOPs. And so one of the tools going from a big organization like Heartland Dental to a small organization that doesn't have the same revenue to be able to afford their own IT department to create these type of data analysis for teams to take action on within their practices on a daily basis is a great tool for you to have, whether you're a single practice to a group that has 50 locations. It really is something that you shouldn't go without with my 10 plus years of dental op experience.
And Jess, how long has Dental Intelligence been established, or were they established? How long have they been?
Officially, we were established in, I believe, 2013.
Okay.
But so we're a little over 10 years old, about the same amount as I've had experience in operations, which if you've even been into operations for that long, the biggest organizations still are printing large Excel packets that are this thick with tiny line items to read and see what your practice is doing. We bring it into a better visual for any user to. It's basically the yellow book for dummies on how to run your practice.
Well, for people like me who can certainly be a dummy, that is
I
a
didn't
game
say that.
changer. And yes, but no, thank you, Jess Lamers, and thank you, Dental Intelligence, for being on the podcast today and for sponsoring the event during Yankee. Thank you.
And what
Um,
I do for fun.
yeah, I'm
Re-
sorry.
re- Recently, because I hate the cold. I love to be outside. So when it's
Oh,
warm, I'm outside doing something active. However, cold, you will not find me outside. I've been painting lately. Um,
painting. So you're an
yes,
artiste.
I don't know about that,
Beautiful
but
floral
yeah.
print,
What
Jess.
what are you painting?
Right now, I'm painting a picture of some peonies to hang in the bathroom. Because I couldn't find a painting that I liked. It's so hard to find paintings because you have to like the image and you have to have the right size for the space, and it's so
Is
hard
this
to find.
oil painting?
It's acrylic on
Acrylic.
canvas.
So, like, if I stood like this, could you paint me right now?
We all
I
could.
don't know if I'm a great painter on people. Let's just say
Okay.
there's a lot of
Maybe
measurements
too
that
much
go into
detail.
that. And I
Have you
used to
ever
be in
seen
advanced art,
those
and
videos
that was not my forte. I did not like to lean into that.
of people that draw each other and they don't speak, but you just draw each
Oh
other and
yes,
then you
we should do
reveal?
that.
We should definitely do that.
I actually did that. I was a model for painting.
How'd that work
Actually,
Ooh,
out?
Ooh.
yeah. When
a
I was very
risque
much
model, or
Hello.
what it yes.
Was there
Um,
a fire in the background for those paintings?
it was in New
It
Haven.
was,
A couple towns over. We have an arts like I guess back then. My uncle was an artist, and he invited
hold
me
on.
to go be
Please don't say your
painted.
oh, your
uncle.
uncle invited you for a
Okay.
risque
This
painting.
is
Should
taking
I
a turn. This is really taking a
should I
turn.
be
Amy,
saying this? I mean,
I'm not sure.
I'm starting
Your
to put the
uncle?
points
This is the
together, and I
Broccoli
don't
Bubbles
know,
podcast. You
Amy.
can
I
say
think we should have
anything
a
you want, Amy
conversation
Dale.
with this uncle.
I mean, my
Unfiltered.
uncle said, "Hey, Amy, you're beautiful. Stand over here. Let me,
I,
All right.
let me, let me take
he's
pictures of you."
legit, guys. He's
What
legit.
was your
Like he
uncle's
gets
name? What was his first name? Uncle
No,
what?
no, no, no.
Uncle
Uncle
what?
Tom.
Uncle Tom.
Hey, I have an Uncle Tom.
I've
I
met
do
my
That's
Uncle
too.
even
Tom.
He's
better.
painted
True.
me though.
He's legit. He actually makes money off the paintings. Okay.
I heard there's a
But do
big
you?
market on the dark web for that kind of
I
stuff.
haven't posed for 25 years. Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm
I,
next
looking
up
at
we
feet
have
finder. That's pretty easy from
we
what I
have the
hear.
hysterical Bobby Edwards in Jazz Imaging. Bobby Edwards, let's hear all about you guys. You know I'm a
uh,
huge fan.
Speaking of imaging,
yeah, right, exactly. I will tell you, first of all, the six people that are on this call with me are six of my favorite people. You guys are the best in the industry. It's an honor to partner with you guys. And I mean that. You guys know that. You know me. You know how much I love you guys. We've all had fun separately and together. It's been awesome. So I'm looking forward to our event at Yankee, the Golden Era celebration is going to be fabulous. Jazz Imaging is honored to be a partner. Again, we make two products right now. We have two sensors, digital X-ray sensors. We do it a little bit differently. We actually put it on a subscription-based model, 100% warranty, 100% support. We shoot into all software natively, and the reason is because, come find me. I'll tell you exactly why we can do those types of things, but I don't have to bore you with that. But it's easy, simple. We do things to make it easier for anyone. Jessica, you managing offices, no one thinks about sensors until they go down. And a sensor's down and you're on the side of the road. Is a tire on a car? How do I get back going? We do it quick, fast, efficiently, and honestly, very cost effectively. I mean, I always tell people, I used to run numbers for people, run your own numbers, and it makes sense. Give us a shot. It's great. Come talk to us more about it. But we're excited to see everyone in Boston. I mean, that's the big thing. Excited to see everyone in Boston. You know it.
And Bobby Edwards, thank you so much. And listen, all I have to say is best senses ever. Best
Yes.
senses ever. I
We
use
check
them
the
in my
box.
practices. Listen, I could go on for days about their sensors. If you don't have them in your practice, you better get them. Bobby, let's talk a little bit. So Bobby passed D1 basketball player, Oregon State
Yes.
Beavers.
Yeah,
Um,
background. That's me up here. Boom, boom. Yes.
love
All
it.
right.
I
So,
just saw golf balls, I thought.
you
So, I mean,
do,
now I'm
Yes,
like,
I like to play golf now because I can no longer play basketball. I'm an old man. Too old.
Bobby, I have a question for you. We've been on many calls together in the past, and I've never asked you this, and I'm asking you this today. That little, is that a little skimboard that you have behind you on the wall? Do you use that
It is a
little
little
guy? 'Cause I
skimboard.
can't, I would
It's a,
love to see you on that little skimboard.
I used to skimboard a lot. I love the ocean. My mom's from Jersey, Jersey Shore. We have a
Oh, I
good
didn't know
time.
that.
Oh yeah, so I have a
Oh,
lot of East Coast.
GTL.
I could have worn a lot. I will tell you, growing up, I had nothing but Flyers, Eagles, Phillies, and New Jersey Nets hats. I mean, we're all
Wow.
but the real
My mom's from
question
South
is,
Jersey,
did you
South
watch
Jersey.
Jersey Shore?
Thank you,
And
Jess, for validating the
Did you
GTL.
watch
I
Jersey
knew
Shore?
someone had to know it.
No, I
gym
hate
tan
Jersey
and
Shore.
laundry.
Yes, girl.
Jersey Shore.
Yes.
Listen,
GTL.
yeah, Jersey Shore. All right, for those of you that don't know, let me educate you really quick. The state of Jersey, and the reason we call it Jersey, no one says York. You're not from York. You're from New York. We're the only one that says Jersey. It's about the state about this big, from top to bottom. It's about 3 hours, which is crazy because I live in California, and there is Northern California, Southern California. In Jersey, there really is. The state's this big: South Jersey, North Jersey. North Jersey was Jersey Shore. All those people came from New York up to Seaside Heights. It's fine. We're more South Jersey, down, Atlantic City, Ocean City, Avalon, Stone Harbor, and it's mainly Philly, and also some Maryland people. That's who it is.
Bobby, I used to go to Seaside Heights all the time in my college years. So much fun
Well,
there.
it's North,
Used
North
to race
Jersey.
jet
That's
skis
that's
there. Unbelievable time. So much fun. But thank you, Bobby, and thank you, Jazz Imaging, again for sponsoring this event and being on our podcast today. Next, I think we're going to move over to Miss Jenny Adieli from Vidya Health.
Good job pronouncing my last name
Well, thank
correctly.
you.
Not everybody can do that, so I'm very
Thanks.
appreciative. But
I have
yes,
never tried.
I'm excited to be here and excited to team up with all of you. And of course, I represent Vidya Health, and it's such a privilege to be able to harness, the power of AI. It's a big topic right now. Everyone says, AI is the future. To me, I believe it is the now, and it's exciting to impact practices, DSO partners, everybody that needs to find ways to empower clinicians and provide better patient outcomes. So, a lot of people may not know what we do. We are an FDA cleared diagnostic support, and essentially it analyzes X-rays, helps clinicians identify disease quickly and efficiently, and ultimately, again, resulting in better patient outcomes. So it's just such a privilege to identify challenges and pain points that a lot of dental practices and DSOs experience, which of course is near and dear to my heart as a dental hygienist myself, with over 20 years of experience in the industry. So just excited to kind of see where we take off, where we evolve and grow, and impact the industry. So love Yankee. Love that we get to experience it together and can't wait for new memories.
Thank you, Jenny. I actually had the honor of doing a presentation with Katie
That's right.
Paulson from Vidya Health
Okay.
at what was that
Dallas,
event?
Texas.
It was GPS, one of our great
Yeah, thank
dental
you.
Dallas, Texas.
partners, their partner summit.
And with that, I got to learn so much more about Vidya Health and what they do, and more importantly, who they are about. And, again, for me, it's all about the people. Some great people over there, and certainly a diagnostic tool that I highly recommend for our dental practices because, it's so funny when we talk about diagnosing dental disease, when we talk about the providers, the dentists, we actually rarely agree with one another when, or if there is disease on an x-ray. And, with what Vidya Health comes to or brings to the market is a tool to help us be more confident in the diagnosis that we make. So thanks to Jenny Ariely and Vidya Health for once again sponsoring. Jenny, can we hear a little bit about what you like to do for fun? What are you doing for fun these days?
Yeah,
Hobbies, interests?
I like to eat.
You
I'm a big
do.
I'm a big eater. I like
What do
to
you like
eat
to eat?
all things. I don't
And
eat a lot of it, but I like to eat a lot
also
of
little bits
different
and
things.
pieces here and there.
Yes. So you will
Okay.
find me at restaurants, big foodie, and I absolutely love movies. Movies are like my go-to. Love
Favorite
going to the
movie?
theater. No, you can't ask me that. I do have some top movies. I will
Time out.
say
This is what we call a timeout on the Boston and Bubbles show. Bubbles, weigh in here. You can't share. You can't share your favorite movie with us.
there.
What's that
How
all
do you?
about?
It's
What do
too
you
hard to
mean?
pick.
You can't have just one. Is what I'm
It's
saying.
like, what genre do you want me to pick
So then
on?
don't
Exactly.
even mention the top
No,
three or
I think we
four.
all have a favorite, a number
Like,
one
P.S. I
more than
Love You is
usual.
like my favorite romantic one.
Really?
Oh,
Oh, okay. Romantic.
Yeah,
I see.
like Irish.
Okay,
But then, like,
let
what?
me pause. The first movie
What
that
are you
came to my
doing,
mind.
Sarah? Why do you laugh?
Sarah, can you take another suck out of your bottle, please, right now?
We need more from Sarah.
Jenny, go ahead. Jenny, tell us your thing.
I
Go.
was
Thank
going to
you.
say, when that question was just asked by you, Mark, the first movie that popped up was Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. Has
Dirty
anyone seen
Rotten
it or heard of it?
Oh
Scoundrels.
If
gosh,
not,
yes.
you got a movie to
Steve
watch.
Martin. Steve
Steve
Martin.
Martin.
I love Steve Martin.
Oh, isn't he great?
Him and
You've been doing
and-
some like remodeling though. Are you still doing that in your house, or you put that on
No,
pause?
that nightmare is beyond me. It's years past, and never again.
Never again.
Never again.
It almost ended a marriage. Sometimes you only get so angry about all the messes and the chaos that goes.
Yes. No.
My
get
parents have
over
been doing
that.
it for like 3 or 4 years, so
That's
I get
me.
it.
Eating and
My dad
movies.
like retired, and he's like, I'm now a project manager for contractors. I'm like,
I just love how
fun.
sweet the two of you are. I messaged Jenny on LinkedIn the other day, and she's like, "Who do I need to shank right now, Sarah?" So Jessica and Jenny, don't let them fool you. Amy, 100%, she will fight somebody for you with like some hood rat,
Yes.
Take my ears
Ride
off.
or die.
rap
Good rap
in
for
the
life.
Take my
background.
hoops off.
Yep, I
My
mess with
hoops.
Amy all the
Yes, Amy. You know my hoops.
Will you hold my earrings, please?
Well, thank you,
I'm still
Jenny.
wearing
Thank you.
Christmas trees.
I need to take care of something.
And last but not least, um, we have the amazing Amy Vale, Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit.
I know. Masterpiece
Honestly,
theater.
can we?
Mas-
You know what?
Masterpiece Theater, 100%.
Before we hear about Centrex, can we please hear about the fire in the background, your hearth there? What are those pictures on the on
Oh,
top there?
well, okay. So I'll tell you. So this is
And
my
yeah, and who chops your wood? Do you chop the wood?
no, I had it I stack it all myself. I had a cord
Oh my
delivered.
gosh! Of
It's a
course you do.
Duraflame log.
I had
It's a
it.
Of
Let me
course
Duraflame
you
tell
log.
you,
We need
I
to
will.
ask
I
how
will
you
chop
stack
my
it,
own wood. Okay,
Amy.
when I retire, I'm going to live in a cabin. I'm going to go chop my wood and do all the things. Okay, but
Okay,
this
question really quick
what?
before you get into it. Amy, when you get your wood, do you stack it in a certain way or do you just kind of throw it in a
No,
pile?
no, I
Just
stack it
do
in a
it.
certain. I'm a hygienist, Jenny.
Oh,
Come on.
good. Just making sure. Does
Well,
really
if you would just put it in a
what you're
pile, you
saying is
have to
it's
stack
important to
it.
stack the wood
It
strategically
has
Yeah.
to
for the
be. Oh
season.
my gosh! So I went and I stacked woods. This is so gross today, but I'm going to tell y'all because so my wood pile's outside of my garage, and I started loading it up today in the garage, and there was a dead rat underneath the wood pile.
Ooh.
I was like,
Did you burn
Mm.
that wrap too?
no, I was like, I'm done.
She's
I'm
eating that
done.
rat,
I'm
Bobby.
done.
She's
I
eating
closed the
that
door.
rat.
I was like, enough wood is stacked, and I will deal with it another time. Like it was 8 o'clock it was 7:30 in the morning this morning. Okay, and I was like, no. So I will uncover it. I put the tarp back over the wood, and I was like, no, we're not doing this today. So
At least it's not July, right?
Yeah.
that's even worse. So anyway, so yeah, I have the fire with the wood and then my pictures and where did Bob go? Oh, there he is. So
He's back.
Outfit
Oh,
my
change.
he had a wardrobe change.
my boys over
Okay.
here, they're going to be
Yeah.
headed to D1 schools eventually, right? I'm just putting it out there
Wow.
because my 16-year-old is 6'5" and he's 16, right? And then my other kid is about here and he's 11. So they're all going. So those are all my three little cherubs behind me.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome. So Amy Vale, dental hygienist by trade.
I still
You
practice.
now work with Centrex and have been working with Centrex. Tell us a little bit about Centrex, what you guys offer. That would be great.
Oh, Centrix is definitely one of the OGs in the industry.
Oh, gee.
OG, yeah, we're an OG. We've been here about over 50 years. I believe we're celebrating our 55th birthday this year.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, right. I think the only other company that's really older is you, right, Mark? Yeah,
Yep, I believe you're
yeah.
right. Yeah,
So
yeah. The
we're
old man. Old man
She
Jim.
meant company, not you.
Thank
Mark,
you.
it's you. No, it's Mark.
Hey,
It's Mark.
Yeah.
Not-
So,
and I love it.
um,
I'm dancing.
and so we're like I said, over 50-year-old family owned company.
Mm,
I at Yankee, I can't believe it. You know what else I did when I was 21? I was at Yankee. Okay. Yep.
wow.
And this is
So you
our
were
little
there before me.
mascot from Centrix. This is our dragon because we came out with our new dragonberry varnish last year.
Because
So
Oh,
anyway, so
Halloween.
we are, a lot of prevention, a lot of restorative products. Mark, I believe your company actually supports Centrix and uses those products.
we do.
Oh, thank
You,
you.
you,
Thank you so
you got
much.
us. You got
Oh,
us.
I believe, yeah, you're
But
using our varnish, our silver
also,
diamine flirt. Thank you. So, you know what? You're a testament
yeah,
to it.
yeah.
And I'm a hygienist by trade. I've been at Yankee since I was like, at 21. So, been in here for a while. And Centrix does have those products. I, teach a lot about the SDF and the fluoride. We all do to promote that. I do, I'm the special markets manager for the US. So, we
For the U.S., United States, you mean?
The US, Mark. Why
The
do you have
United
to
States.
correct me? Why?
Well, I think it sounds more impressive when you say the United
I think the
States.
United States Army sounds better repressive. Okay, so we're going to go
I
US
don't know.
Special Markets
I,
Manager.
I
Atta
like it when you
girl.
So,
say special
Tell
markets of the
him.
United States of America.
Tell him.
Thank you.
so
Next.
anyway, okay, whatever you would like, my friend. We also
Bubbles, back me up, please.
what? Who's backing
Thank
you up?
you.
Nobody's
You
backing
can
you up.
keep going.
Nobody's backing
Keep
you up.
going.
Whose side are you on?
I know. Rarely. I don't even know what we're
Bubbles is
talking
always
about
on.
anymore. So anyway, let
He
me
doesn't
finish
support
talking. Can
United
I
him,
States of
finish
so
talking
America.
about
okay,
my
keep going,
company that I
Amy.
love? I've been here 8 years. I love this place. They really do great support and the phenomenal products that put out. And then I also cover the DSOs and the CHCs and all of that. And so we're able to offer some special pricing. We partner with your distribution, and so. Uh, like I said, we got great products. We talk a lot about minimally invasive dentistry. We launched our SDF this year. So please let me know if you have any questions. Come to the booth. It's number 529. Does anybody else have a booth at Yankee?
We do.
Okay, cool.
We do, but I can't even tell you the number
Oh,
right now. So
That fact that you
impressive.
knew the
I'm very
number is
impressed.
awesome. Thanks for making us all look bad. You bet, Amy.
what? What? Why?
So,
Why would I look at that? What are you talking
All
about?
right,
Why am I looking back?
I'm joking,
Oh,
Amy.
here.
Quick
You know
question
what?
for you.
Sparkles. I got shoes on for you, Sparkles. Look at
Oh,
that.
those are
ooh,
Got my
fun.
sparkles on. Um,
All right, I have a quick question for Amy.
yes.
All right, Amy, what is my nickname for you? I'm sure it's a nickname for a lot of people, but what's my nickname for you? Exactly. Say it out loud.
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
Amy is Wonder Woman. If you guys don't know this, Amy is Wonder Woman. If you don't know Amy, you got to get to know her.
You
And I
have to
call her
know it.
that because she literally wears a Wonder Woman bracelet. And I go, holy crap, that thing fits perfectly. And she has been Wonder Woman
Thank you.
for that company for what did you say,
Mm.
8, 9 years? I
Yep.
mean, you know everything, you know everybody. It's an honor to have you as a partner too.
Thank
My
you
gosh.
so much,
So,
Bobby.
Amy Vale, Amy Vale, what are we doing for fun these days?
Not
Hobby
chopping wood, obviously.
besides chop? Yeah.
Not
Thank
chopping
you,
wood.
Jeff.
Oh my gosh, I do a lot of fun things. First of all, I don't have a favorite movie because I really don't watch TV, but I do a lot of reading. That is a lot of
Ooh,
what a lot of fun.
that's
I
why you're
just
so
finished The
smart.
Four Agreements. I don't know if anybody's seen that. That
Ooh,
was a really good book. And as far as like the cold, I'll go. I like the cold. I'll go run out in the cold. That's pretty fun. And
Yeah.
I do that. Like a little savage over here. I don't know. And then my kids are a lot of fun. I go to a lot of basketball games because all three of them
Mm.
are in basketball games. So that's pretty much the
oh,
weekend there, right?
yeah,
And then
yeah.
Centrix lets me go and travel to all these fun places too. I have all that fun. Don't they let you guys do that? Isn't that great? So
We're not employees yet
What's
of
the
Centric.
Amy?
Maybe
What's
we
the
should
coolest
be.
place that you've traveled to that Centrix has supported you in traveling to?
oh,
I think we should go around and share that. That's super fun.
oh gosh. I really, you know what? Last year in LA, I landed and I drove over 3 hours in the desert over to Rancho Mirage to the Indian Health Conference, and that was phenomenal. That was really, really great. I love that. Oh, and then Montana, of course, like last year to go work under, Crystal
With
Springs. Oh,
Crystal
gosh,
Springs.
I still, and yeah, I'm gonna go back out there this year. And so, yeah, they really. What about you guys? Favorite places or really unique places, I guess.
Tell me more about you.
Oh, I was trying
Um,
to pass it along.
Amy, I just
I
wanted
already
to
did a
say,
20-minute interview today at one
That's right.
o'clock.
Amy, I just wanted to say I'm so happy and glad to hear that you're going across the country to, perform hygiene services when you actually can't even do it with me and my company, which you asked me about like 2 years ago, and you still haven't even done it.
It was
But I
actually
wanted to thank
one,
you for that, for
and
getting my hopes up, and it's been so great working with you on that, and you've done such a great job. So thank you. I don't know if you want to put another log on that fire right
oh,
now.
you're right. I should.
Go take care of that wood, Amy.
Fire marshal over
Got
here.
it.
Wood, that wood.
Yeah, I know. Here's the wood. The contaminated
can't.
wood.
I can't with Bobby. Like, somebody come get him.
Patriot,
Somebody
Oh,
please
he did
go get
another one.
Bobby.
I didn't even notice.
Oh, I didn't notice that
What?
either. That
let's
was
get it right now.
inconspicuous.
So slick.
He's the best. Bobby's the best.
What did he do?
He changed his hair
Exactly.
again. He's
That's
gone
the
through
best
it.
Really?
thing.
Now
If you
it's
don't know what I do, it's called layered comedy, and you have to come back and watch it again.
Oh, okay.
What did he do? What did he do?
Oh, okay. I was putting wood on the fire. Come on, that's not fair.
I know. That's why I use that as an opportunity for you to people focusing on you. I do a quick wardrobe change. It happens.
Oh my
See what I
You're
mean?
not
God.
supposed to
So,
share
Amy
your
Bell, thank
strategy,
you.
Bobby.
Brilliant.
Centrex, thank you. Great products. Obviously, I mean, we use them at my
Thank
company.
you.
And Amy Bale is such a great person. She gets along with everyone. Such a great salesperson. But thank you, Amy. We appreciate it.
Thank you guys. I'm so happy to be part of all this with y'all.
I think what we would like to move on to next is talking about our actual event, right? Um, Miss Bubbles, are we able to load up an image that of the event? Was that part
You
of
know,
our?
talk amongst
Okay,
Oh
yourselves.
yeah.
we're gonna talk. Listen,
I had somebody
so here we
talking
go.
about our
grab that
event
real
today.
quick.
Here we go. I'm stretching out right now because I'm getting ready. Because you know why I'm getting ready? Because I know there's going to be
And we
dancing
need
at
to
this
do like
event.
a cheers.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
almost done.
Cheers to
Okay.
50
Cheers
years.
50
The
Cheers.
years.
golden
That's our
era.
event.
That is
Here's
our
the 50
event.
is. So at the event, you have to wear gold. You don't have to, but you probably should if you want to fit in.
No,
If you
they
don't wear
can't get in
gold,
without gold.
yeah,
I'm going to be
okay,
at the
fine.
door and I'm
You
going
got
to
to have
stop
something
anyone from
gold
getting
at
in.
least.
I'm having the
My
biggest,
outfit is coming in the mail
flashiest
today.
gown ever.
You're
So
wearing
the
a
event.
gown,
Oh,
Amy?
Ooh,
I'm wearing a gown.
You're wearing a gown too,
yes.
Jess?
Yeah, we already talked about this.
I think I'm going to
I'm
wear a
wearing a
gown.
The
suit.
dress that
We
you
Yeah,
sent
already
me
told you
is
what
the
you
one I
have to
bought.
wear, Mark.
I'm wearing a suit.
You know what? I'm going professional. I'm not going that route. I'm
You're
going
doing like a gold
professional.
tie.
Gold. You need
Oh,
a
that's
gold tie or a
great.
bow tie. We could represent the gold. Oh yeah.
Ooh, bow tie.
Mark, get grills.
Yeah,
Oh,
there you
that's a
go,
good idea.
Shlomo.
That's a great idea. So, okay, so let's talk about this event. So, Mark said it's Thursday, society, not society, but society.
Society
Doesn't
at the
that bother
Westin.
anybody else to say it out loud? I struggle with it.
Society.
I
Society.
can't even spell it right. My computer doesn't know what I'm
Yeah.
spelling.
Saucity. That's what it
So
sounds
it's the
like.
50th anniversary, right, Mark? And they have the awards ceremony and they'll have sort of a kind of a preliminary reception. And we're gonna finish off the night at 8. Is it 8?
Yep.
Is that
Yep.
what time we're doing it?
So after you get your little Flow Rider concert, you can come
Oh well,
over.
no. That's the
No,
day
that's
That's
after.
Friday,
That's the
Jess.
following day,
Oh, for
Jess.
some reason I thought it was the same day.
We don't
No,
want to complete with Flow Rida.
No.
So
No,
no,
we
no,
don't because no.
no issue.
I
non-compete.
feel like that's even better.
Every
We're just gonna
So
miss Flow Rider.
everybody's been asking. They've been asking. Like I got a call today. They're like, "What's going on with your event?" I'm like,
yeah, well,
Hmm.
it's
Well,
again, it's Willy
it's very
Wonka. It's Willy
exclusive.
Wonka. It's the golden ticket.
Mhm.
That's
So
what it's labeled on the Eventbrite. It's the golden ticket.
yeah.
yeah, I have a little bit of disappointing news.
What?
Yep, yep. The dance floor. It's only 12 by 12 feet.
Oh,
That's not enough space for
that
me. That's not enough
And
space.
Oh, that's
I
enough
told you
and
space.
not
Mark is
enough
going to
Great.
take
space.
a big
that's
portion of that.
barely
Don't
bigger than
worry,
the booth.
you won't find Jessica on the dance floor. So
Oh, just for
Okay,
that.
famous
That's
last
okay. Is
words.
totally going
Everybody,
to be on the
let's
dance
make it our
floor.
mission. Let's make it our
you
mission.
guys all know
I
you've
need
never
at
seen me on
least
the
five
dance
by
floor.
five
And if I
space.
am, I'm just standing there like watching every
No,
I'm like
you
that.
are dancing.
They're
And
gonna
if you
get
don't know
you
how
on
to dance,
there.
I'm going to coach you
Trust
how to
me, they're
dance.
gonna get you on there.
we're gonna get
Yeah.
another outfit change here.
So we're going to
Oh, there
have
it is. Is that the final wardrobe change, Bobby?
a DJ. We're going to have apps. We're going to have drinks for people. It should be a great night. We want it to be somewhat intimate, right? Again, it's going to be at the Society restaurant at the Westin, which will be great for people who are staying there and staying local to the area. But it should be a great night, fun night. We might have Bobby Edwards on the mic a little bit
Yeah.
that evening. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we're flirting with that idea. Yeah, yeah.
I do a lot of crowd work. I do crowd work. It's fun. I enjoy
He
it.
works the
Let's do it.
crowds.
And I will
Did you
tell you
miss your
this.
calling for being a DJ? You know,
We
like
can do whatever we want. It's our event, Jess.
It really is. But hey, Mark, I want to tell you, you always give me a hard time because you haven't said it once on this call. Because usually when we're on like Google Meet, I always have a certain name that I can't get away from Gmail. But you can see right here. What's it say?
Coach Bobby.
I'm sorry. Jeepers crow. How could I forget? How could I forget, Coach? Oh my God.
Coach.
That is so bad on
You're
me. So
Coach
bad
I,
on
end,
me.
I ended on this. I ended on this one. For those of you that can go back and watch the podcast, that's why I want you to go back and rewatch it. It's very layered. We have a lot of people. There's multiple wardrobe changes if you hadn't noticed. I
We
ended on
have,
this one for you, Mark.
But
oh my gosh.
could
Bobby, honestly, you are the best, dude. So now we got to get you to a Red Sox game,
I,
right?
I'm
I
going.
need to.
Yeah. Your simple drive up, Connecticut.
So I went to a Red
I've
Sox
never been to
game.
Yankee Stadium. I
Can
don't know.
I
Oh, that's
Oh
who
shoot!
cares?
can I share my story about this
Jenny, go
experience?
ahead,
This
please.
was such an exciting opportunity.
Okay.
Visited Boston, never been to Boston or a game. Got tickets, expensive tickets, really good
Ooh,
seats, great
ooh.
seats. We sat down for, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes. And then it was torrential downpour, and the game was delayed and then canceled and rescheduled for a month later. And as you know, I don't live in Boston. So I had zero fun that day. I was
Oh,
very upset.
Um,
welcome to Massachusetts, Jenny.
It was really
Welcome to
unfortunate.
Mass. Cheers
I
to
even
that.
got the hat, I got the shirt,
Oh
everything.
my
oh,
gosh.
well, then you got to come again.
Yeah.
so it's similar to my Atlanta one. I purchased baseball tickets for DSO Leadership Summit when
Yeah.
that was going on, and
Oh,
hurricane
yeah. Yeah.
rain.
Yeah,
Oh
that
Didn't get to
no.
go. I didn't really want to go because
was
I
a
didn't want to
Yeah.
hurricane.
be in credential.
Um,
No,
I have a
whatever you
question.
say.
Yes. The
So I
Hobbit.
think some of our viewers that, may be attending the party might be looking to figure out the wardrobe. Jessica and I, because that's
Yep.
that's what I get. It's like, what do we wear? I already got that question today, right?
Wear whatever you want.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Okay, so
As long as it has gold.
oh,
If you want to have a hint of gold, you know what? It's great.
Hint?
But if you can't pull it together,
This
just
is
wear
a hint
t-shirt.
of gold.
that's
This
a
is
hint.
not
Jessica's
what we're
wrong.
Right.
doing.
You will
Exactly.
not
Thank
get
you, Jessica.
Right.
entrance
And you don't have to be in a
into the
gown,
event
right?
without
Like
gold.
Jessica and I. That's not a
No.
thing. I just love
Yeah,
gowns.
Jessica's coming not in a hint of gold. She's coming in a gold gown.
Yes.
How to
Gold
lose a guy in
GG.
10
Thank
She's been
days
texting
with
me
that
all week
summary.
saying, Bobby, I think I have the GG correct. I'm like, what's a GG? Gold gown.
Oh.
Gold
I'll
gown.
tell you what,
GG.
I can't wait to see what Miss Sparkles is going to be wearing.
Oh my
Wait,
gosh.
am I invited?
Wait,
Um,
what?
yes, you
How
know
is that a
somebody.
question?
Serious
What
You
question.
kind
know
of
Is it
somebody.
event are you
serious?
invited?
I just want to say I am for first of all, we certainly need to tell people before we leave, like, how can they possibly go to said event if they would like to or are interested in it. So that's certainly important. But I just want to say I am not a sponsor of said event. I am just a supporter because all of you, Shlomo, you included now because we're best friends, are all my friends on this call. And I just want to say I don't know how, Mark, you got some of the most amazing human beings in one spot. And also,
Yeah,
it's like a true testament to our
yeah.
industry. I mean, I've had amazing conversations, personal, wonderful, impactful conversations with all of you. Shlomo, you're next. So get ready.
Welcome.
But like, I
Welcome to the
just,
club.
I just don't know how you guys are really some of the most magical humans. So
Yeah.
I know that this is going to be an absolutely amazing event. I mean, Mark is going to make it because he's been obsessed with this freaking thing for like 2.5
Oh yeah,
years
he
now.
has.
So I'm just
Well,
really excited.
Can somebody
hey,
please send
That is great,
Sarah?
Bubbles.
Because
Thank you so
I've
much.
got my phone hooked up to this ring light and stuff. Can somebody send Sarah the freaking event, like, so she can register and make sure she's there?
she
Cause
already has.
She doesn't
She's
even
doing
need
it
to
oh,
right.
register.
okay,
She can just show up. She just
Come
needs to
on,
get
she
okay,
food
runs this
treatment.
whole
all
thing.
right. Because that's I can't, because Shlomo, now you and him are besties, and you got to be at the. I mean, there, yeah,
I
Okay,
can't
but
be there
I
without my
mean,
bestie.
Sarah,
yeah.
I don't know. I've seen you in a full
Oh
glitter
yeah,
gown
yes,
Well, now
before.
that
I've
I
seen
know
you
I
in the
can go, yeah,
sequins.
I
I
got to do
can't
some
wait.
yeah, you do.
shopping. Yeah.
Yep.
So Mark, what do you want people, most importantly, what do you want people to know about how, if they're interested, who do we like, who is this for? Like all of those things, like how are people, are we closed? Like, is the event still open for people? Like what's happening? Give the
So
details.
yeah, so I think we still have about half the tickets left. Again, we kind of did it as invite only, so a lot of the partners that our businesses work with, but now we're starting to open up a bit, and so yeah, we'd like to get some more people there to the event. And I believe, can we flash? Were we able to flash Jessica Lamer's email?
I can show. Hold on
Because
one
that
second.
was
I
the
wasn't sure where you were going with that for a second.
What was that?
I
I
mean,
could
I
see
learned,
Yeah,
how
I
you
Bobby,
learned
that
would
was a
something
want
little.
about,
to
That
say
was.
that.
I didn't know
I
either.
approved.
You guys saw that too a little bit. A
No, no,
little
no,
bit.
not at
Come
all.
on.
I would never do that. I approved with Jess first.
Well, I think he was referencing Uncle Tom, Amy's Uncle Tom, and just some of the direction the conversation went
Yeah, like
earlier.
I know.
So it was
I
a
come up with the
natural.
weirdest thing, like the wood. I
What
mean,
did he
I don't
do?
know.
I
My
don't
life.
understand.
I have the flyer, but it doesn't have Jessica's information on it. So we can
Okay,
certainly put it when we share it on LinkedIn. But Jessica, do you want
perfect.
to share, like even just like talk, like tell people what's your email address and they can reach out to you?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
That
How
was
do you
very
how do you want me to
convincing.
share that?
You can just tell people what's your email.
Um,
J Lamers at dentalintel.com.
So
That's
JLAM as in Mary, ERS as in Sarah at dental. It was dental. Wait, is it dentalintel.com?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nope, don't make it fancy. It's
One
Lamers.
L or
It's not
two.
Lamar's, anything like that.
1L.
Just just plain
No,
old
but
Jane
And
I
Lamers.
am
so,
really excited for this event.
yeah,
I am really excited. I got to tell you, Mark, you've done a great job. I don't know if you guys are tired of it as well, but Mark has been working on this thing for years. I am so sick, you guys. Yes, I am. You guys, I don't know if you guys see this. The documentary crew that has been here filming for Netflix nonstop for the last month and a half. I'm like, okay, we get it, we get it. So it's a build up, you know. I don't know if you guys have seen that Netflix series on, not even a series, it's a show on how they brought all those bands together, you know, bringing the greatest people together for, you know, that one song that they sang, you know, Feed the Nation or whatever it was way back in the day. It's a great
oh,
documentary.
Well,
Watch it.
yeah.
and I can attest
Very
to that
similar.
because I remember Mark calling me last year, right around, a couple weeks. I think it's right around Christmas again. You're like, hey, you got a sponsor? You want to help out? I'm like, oh, I just wasn't ready. I am so excited that
Hey,
I was ready
yes,
today. I
yes,
was
yes.
ready. I
It
was
takes
like,
time.
yes,
And I get
I
that. It
got
takes
this. I
time.
got
It takes
room
time.
now.
I'm a patient guy. Not really, but yes,
You,
sometimes,
you,
I don't know.
you've been waiting to light up that fire for a long time. I love it. I love it, and I love it. It is awesome.
Mark, do you even know how to spell the word patience or
No.
patient?
Patience?
Well, you bet. I mean, you should since you are a clinician. But like,
Patence.
oh
What
boy.
was that?
So listen, this year the Yankee Multi-Site Summit is actually on the main floor. In previous years, it was on a different floor.
Eighth floor, something like that. Eighth or ninth
Eighth
floor.
floor, yeah, ninth floor, 13th floor. I don't know. This year, it's on the main floor, per the request of the attendees. So it's all going to be blended together. It's going to be a great time, and we cannot wait once again for our event on January 30th, Thursday at 8 p.m. at the Society. Yeah,
For
We're
some reason,
gold.
I can't figure out how to share my screen with this fancy dancy Riverside.
well, we'll be able to share after.
We can share it, but yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna give
You
you
can
guys
share
the
right
link.
now. Just hit the share button down below.
I know,
Share
but
screen.
my system preferences won't let me
Easier
do
said
it.
than done.
So, in conclusion, once again, can't wait to see everyone at Yankee. Let's thank Hudson Cloud Systems, Dental Intelligence, Jazz Imaging, Video Health, Incentrix, and D4 Practice Solutions, right? We didn't even talk about me
Wait, let's
because
Oh,
it's
we
not
wait,
about
talk
me.
didn't.
It's
about
about you
you.
guys.
No, whoa.
We
How
should
about that? It's
probably
about you
do
guys.
We need
shout
the
out.
Thrive
best
Tribe. Thrive Tribe is always
for
here to support
last.
us. We love Sarah and Bubbles. Love you guys. Much love from Boston.
Thank you guys.
Waiting for the hearts like Amy got.
Guys, you're
She
coming
got
up.
like
Yeah,
Is
how'd
like
you do that,
is that
Amy?
a signature for
What
Boston
if I do like
Bubbles? Is the
thumbs up?
heart?
What the heck?
Ah,
Are we
what
doing?
the heck, man?
how did she how do you getting it?
Wonder Woman.
She's like a Jedi. Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman status.
Thank you both
Oh
for
wait,
Trust me on
having
it.
Bobby, I'm
I
us.
can
Oh, wait a
attest to
minute.
you,
Bobby
Mark.
might
You're a
have one
great
last
company.
On that
wardrobe
last
change.
wardrobe change.
Oh my gosh.
Bobby,
He's got
one
another
last
one?
wardrobe change. He hasn't had a Bruins hat.
Drum roll.
Bruins hat? He's got to have a Bruins hat. It's the only one
come
he's missing.
on.
What is he doing? Putting on a gold
The,
gown.
Net-
You must be really
the
changing on this
Netflix
one.
crew
He doesn't
has
have a fire.
him
Is he
as
putting a log on his fire? I didn't see a fire in his background. I just saw that little
He's
floor.
starting a fire right now in the back.
He's like, I gotta get this going.
A little trash bin
Isn't
fire.
he in California?
you're a
Yeah.
plant
He's
lady,
like,
aren't
oh,
you?
it's in my backyard,
Maybe we
actually.
just lost him. Well, you know what? That's the way it is in the Boston and Bubbles show, right? No
Happens.
editing. It's the real deal, Holyfield. And yeah, can't wait to see you all at Yankee.
Woo!
Thank you guys
Can't
so
wait.
much.
Thanks for
Thank
having
you
us.
guys.
All right, thanks.
Much love. Thank
See you
you.
all in
Thank
Boston.
you.
See y'all in
Have a great
Boston.
weekend.
Thanks.
Oh, there
Oh,
he is.
he's like, I better come back.
Sorry, I